Hi everyone, it's Jackie. This is part one of a two-part video on how to increase compliance and decrease problem behaviors when you ask your child to do something. Whether it's tantrums, yelling, or arguing, how can we reduce these behaviors and increase the chance that your child is going to follow through? We're going to talk about the first three strategies today, and we'll talk about the rest next week. So the first strategy is to be consistent. Ask yourself, what is it that I want my child to do? This is a pretty basic strategy, but we all have busy lives, and often it's difficult to be consistent in our expectations of our children. So if you want your child to eat 10 bites of dinner before they can have an after dinner treat, try to keep that consistent every day so your child learns your expectation and is more likely to follow through. Number two is to be reasonable. Ask yourself, what can my child successfully do right now? If your child has never eaten 10 bites of dinner and the most they've eaten is 5, then you're not going to ask them to eat 10. They're going to be unsuccessful and you're both going to be frustrated. So pick a more reasonable goal and build up to 10 eventually. So maybe your initial goal is 4 or 5 bites of dinner. Another way to be reasonable is to break big tasks down into smaller steps. Instead of asking your child to clean your room or clean up all of your toys, ask them to make their bed or pick up all of the blue toys or put their cars in the bin. This will help it not seem so overwhelming for your child. Another way to be reasonable is to know the tasks that your child really struggles with. So if math homework and addition are really hard for your child, you want them to experience momentum and build them up before you ask them that addition problem. So you may say, write the number 2, find the number 5, count to 10. Okay, now what's 2 plus 3? And this will help them to build up that history of success and be more successful at that addition problem. The last strategy is to investigate for reason. Ask yourself, why is my child engaging in this behavior? Are they trying to escape or avoid an activity? Are they trying to gain access to a task or certain item? Or are they trying to gain my attention? Once you know the reason, you're more likely to better respond. You're going to respond differently if your child wants to escape an activity versus if they want to gain access to that activity. So knowing that reason can really help you in responding the best way possible. So those are the first three strategies, and next week we'll talk about numbers 4 through 6. And number 4 is one of the most important strategies. If you do all of the others but skip out on number 4, you're most likely to see continued noncompliance. So tune in next week, and I look forward to talking to you all online.